Welcome to Nastv Africa, where we manifest Africa's greatness. And on today's show, we'll be discussing about political matters. So I have amazing personalities in the studio with me. Today I have
Shima,
and I also have
Ajayi Olamide.
Welcome to the studio. So today we have a topic on politics, and the topic is about the politicians, Nigeria politicians, and their empty promises. So you know we have as it is in Nigeria, we have politicians with empty promises. We also have politicians that they have their promises and they also fulfill promises. But I can say that out of 100% politicians that we have in Nigeria, let's just say out of 100%, we have 70% that are not fulfilling their promises. So, Bijay, what do you think about Nigeria politicians and their empty promises?
Well, in our Nigerian history, we've had various we've had this kind of problem at various times. At times when an old administration will start something and then leave, and new administration, instead of continuing these things, just come with new projects, start these things and then also leave it. So we've had a lot of abandoned projects. We've had a lot of projects that have not been carried out, even though maybe some budgets have been released for this. So our program here today is to try to advocate for continuity in politics and to advocate for accountability. When you make a promise, it is only right and proper that you keep your word, that you do everything possible to make sure that all those things that you said you will do, that made the people vote for you, you do those things. So in my opinion, I feel like it is a personal character in these individual politicians. Some of them do it, some of them don't. We've had cases where they make promises and they fulfill all of them, yes. But then we just want to see more of this being imbibed in our society.
Okay. Me, what I think is that most politicians, they tend to feed their pockets more than they feed the citizens. Exactly. So most times they forget that the main reason why they are there is because of the citizen, not because of their pocket. So some of them, what they like, they will just come with promises so that you can come out and vote for them. That's just what they want. All they want is just to be at that position, to have power, to have money, forgetting the fact that citizens are the main reason why they are there. So what do you feel about the promises that
like now, like you said about old administration bringing out something that they don't complete? Most times administration will tell us that look at what these present people are doing. They will point out their flaws and promise that when they get there, they are going to correct it.
Yes.
They will but when they not get there, it now seems like the table has turned. That's not telling us that the damages has been, these people have done the damages for like 8 years now. But you people knew about this, and you said when you come, you're going to change everything.
To do better. Yes.
No, so I just feel they just say words, like they don't really have anything to back it up. So I feel there should be people that will be able to hold these people accountable. You guys, like we the citizens, they should be an establishment that will be like, okay, you say you're going to do this, have you done this? Like people should be able to check what they are doing. You guys, so that's what I really feel. So
about the citizen, like most citizens, some of them, so long you all these politicians, there's a way they used to change the mind of the citizens. So the politician might come to your area and say, okay, I want to do so thing like this, I will do so thing like this. By the end of the day, you might be how should I put it, maybe inspired to vote for the person. But at the end of the day, even some citizen knows that this person is not capable of doing that, but because of what those ones would eat also, they would not want to say the truth. That one too is part of it. Then at the end of the day, they might give them 5,000 naira, and the 5,000 naira will be what will cover their feeding for years. You know, and another thing about the politics that we have in this country is that I know it's no longer politics. I see it as should I say dictatorship. It's no longer politics, because if it's like politics, the
democracy is just as if it's just for the mouth. Like that's what they say is the government of the people.
Yes.
It's their government.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. It's no longer democracy. It's now dictatorship. So like we the citizen, we are the one that they are coming to save. But at the end of the day, we are the one saving them. And at the end of the day, we are not, like, we have a whole lot of citizens that are not saying anything. Why? Because they feel like if they should say something, the government will shut them down. So that's another thing again that like we need our politicians in this country to really help us find a way to get rid of. So
I think and we now as citizens now, because what you just said now, those that are in positions whereby they can't talk, is either maybe because they are benefiting from it. Once you are benefiting, you have to talk.
Yes,
so
yes,
now collectively we should like start getting like aware of what government means, like what government really means. Because I think if you check the way politics is, though it's almost the same in everywhere, but just that it's easier to play in Nigeria because majority of the Nigerian people are actually not aware of how the system works. So whether I like it or not, even if you go to the US, like the politics, they are also playing their political game. But that the people are not like, they are not 100% dependent on their government.
And they are being held accountable for whatsoever they do.
They are also being held accountable. Yeah, exactly. So I feel we the Nigerian city, we have our parts to play too. We have to start getting aware. Like when a politician comes to a politician shouldn't be scared to come and won't give us their word because you know that okay, what do you have to like? You guys, so we should know what we are doing. You guys, I think we the citizens so have to like be accountable in our own way, and we have to be enlightened, we have to be educated too, and we have to be involved
in everything.
In everything.
Yes, very important.
Not just waiting for election time. Okay, it's time for election again. Let's enter politics. It's time for no. Like it is our government, it's our country.
It's our duty.
The way they are talking about it, let's also like collectively share knowledge.
Get involved.
Another thing I think is that when individual people are running for office, we should look at their track record.
That one is
like
important
what this person has done.
Yes.
Someone cannot be contesting for a governorship position and telling you that okay, if I come, I will make education very well, I'll do roads, and then you see in his own life maybe he's investing in things like filling stations, investing in things like hotels, like that is the kind of business you would know that okay, this person has. These are the kind of things he's interested in. Yes. But then you have candidates that okay, these people are passionate about education, they're passionate about public development, developing the people, and they connect to like people, not just talking to them and bribing them to vote for you, but like you actually connect, you actually care about the struggles of the common man. Yes, about the grassroots people. Yeah, so we should endeavor to not just vote people based on their wealth or like their political popularity. But we should vote for people that you know that this person is passionate about these things he's talking about.
People that are credible.
Yes, that he has been credible and the work he has been doing. These are the kind of things he promotes and he's intentional about it. Instead of just going after people that just talk and then his life is not in that line. But because he wants a governorship position, he's promising you these things now that he will do these things. But you know that okay, that this guy is not somebody that can do this kind of thing. So we should just be intentional about the kind of people who vote into offices and not be biased.
Yes, we should be aware of their capacity, what they can do, and what they've done before. So now we have governor-elect, we have president-elect, and we also have people in the National Assembly. So State House, thank you. We have people in the State House presently now. So like, what do you expect from them to do for the citizens? You know, they all have their manifestos.
Yes.
All of them, they all have their manifestos. So like, we need to know like, what do you think they can do more to help these citizens?
Most like this present administration, they seem very, very passionate about youth. Passionate about women, inclusion, passionate about girl child, passionate about all these things. So as they are coming into office, I feel like the bodies that are in charge of all this, they should work closely with these governors, with these presidents, with these members of parliament, that they should work closely with them and make sure that okay, these promises that they have made, okay, they should have like an action plan. They should have a good laid down outline of okay, this is the blueprint of how we want to work and achieve these things, and they should set achievable goals. You cannot meet a present problem, like maybe a problem that has been there for 16 years, and just because you want to get into office, you promise us that you solve it in a year, and then when you get into office, it's a difficult thing. So they should set sustainable and achievable results that you know that okay, the people you are working with, they know that everybody knows what the common goal is and they are working towards it. And then we as citizens also, we as the youth, we should endeavor to be involved, not just the election time when we were all very loud on the internet, but now even as they are coming to office, we should be involved. We should be involved in this politics, and we should hold them accountable to all the promises they have made. Yeah, so I think think that's something that we should be intentional about.
Yeah, I think I said it all. Him talking about setting achievable goals. I think they should not just tell us that we are coming to do 100 goals, they are coming to give you 24 hours light. Like, let it be. They say the journey will start with one step.
Yes,
so okay, like let's start seeing the changes. When you step in, let's see that okay, we are seeing new things. Like at least our life is better. Like let the common man be able to feel like common person on the streets, because they also voted those on the streets, so let them be able to feel that okay, this is more comfortable, this our money is now accessible, like there is now fuel, like let them feel it, at least let the common man be able to feel it, not just you in your office or just be like okay, let everybody be able to feel your presence, however how little it doesn't have to be big. Because the majority of population they are actually not the wealthy ones, so let the little ones like feel. I think that one should not even be hard for them if they can work closely with their government, their local government chairman, their youths in their communities, because when you want to vote, those are the people they go to, the head of youth and all those. So at least now that you are in power, like work with them and let everybody feel like okay, there is a new government in town. So
I still feel like we should manage our expectations, because at the beginning of regimes like this we have very high expectations. So I feel like we should manage our expectations. A lot of Nigerians have been used to being actively involved in these things, but now maybe you feel like okay, there's a new government that is coming, so all these things they will do it. No, but we should still be actively doing what we are doing, but keeping passionate about stuff that you are doing. If you are involved in some grassroots development, just keep doing it and manage it. Don't wait for the government to do everything. So let's just all be involved.
Okay, thank you very much. What I feel is that number one, you guys said that the citizens should be involved. So I feel the government also, they need to look into the economy. It's very, very important, because the economy being down, our morale is down. Because when you have money, there's a way you have money in your account and your morale will be up. So like I feel they should also look into the economy. It's very, very important, because that is the main thing that will bring the development that we want. So they should look into it, and the citizens should also get involved. They should not just sit down and feel okay, this person will do it, that person will do it. They should get involved. They should monitor everything. Now the youth should get involved, because we have a whole lot of old people in power. We need to also come and take the power back. In the aspect of taking the power, nothing like protest, just get involved. Thank you very much for joining us on Nastv today, and we also say thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on all social media platforms. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me in the studio. See you next time. Bye.